Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and in today's video I'm going to be setting up my budget and debt trackers for August 2023. So if that interests you, keep on watching. So in setting up my budget and debt trackers for August 2023, I have decided to pull from my Ceremony Stickers storage book here. I have pulled out these beautiful budget kit stickers, the budget and the debt tracker. And I think this is from I can't remember what it's called, but I'll have it linked down below for you guys and everything. But I thought the yellows and everything would be so pretty for, pulling in for the August budget and debt trackers. And then of course I'm using some leftover thin strips or washi strips from Ceremony Stickers as well. And then we are going to be pulling in a couple different washies. I do believe this is from a set that I bought through Amazon. So again, like I say with everything, I will have it linked down below for you guys. And then I do believe this came from a Happy Planner skinny washi set. So when I find it and everything, I'll have it linked down below in the description box for you guys. And then, as always, we are going to be pulling some boxes from our faithful Mojo Jojo plans for foiled rainbow boxes. I absolutely love this sticker book. I highly recommend it to everybody. So yeah, definitely check it out. Okay, so let's just jump right in and we're going to focus on our budget side. Right, and now we're going to pull in our beautiful budget kit strips. And we're going to start off right away by bringing in our Bic whiteout and then just simply whiting out this take note. Keeping it simple. Now we pull our budget strip and we are going to line it up the best we can in this upper corner and with the edges of the page, okay? I love it. Look at that, so beautiful. I love the quality of these stickers here from Ceremony. All right, and now we're gonna jump right in with bringing in some of this beautiful foil. And I thought this foil color would be really pretty, playing off kind of like that greenish teal tones and everything, so I couldn't pass it up. All right, so we're going to take this washi strip and we're going to kind of just eyeball it to where it's kind of in between those two lines. Okay, I'm going to take it straight across and then just kind of lay it down in place, and then bring our Live Love Posh washi cutter over, and we're going to line it up and just pull it off. And look how cleanly that rips. I love it. I love these washi cutters, the Lux Metal ones from Live Love Posh. They're so great. Okay, and now we are going to bring over here. We're going to grab our income type strip. And then as always, we're going to leave a blank line right here because I like to write in my starting balance for the month. So we're going to take this income one right to the edge, trying to place it right in between those two lines. Oop. As you can see, I was going a little wonky. But the nice thing about Ceremony stickers, you can pull them up and reposition. So yeah, just really great quality of her stickers from her Etsy shop. And I'm having a problem with laying these down straight, so that's a me problem, not a Ceremony sticker problem. Okay, now next we're going to come into our total income. We're going to count down, I do believe 3. Yes, I get paid twice this month, so we're going to count down 1, 2, 3 spots, and then we're going to lay our income, or total income strip rather. Sorry, I'm going to lay that right down there. That just looks so nice and pretty. I love it. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do is we are going to come in and we're going to grab one of these strips. I'm just going to peel that up. We're going to tuck it in directly up against that total income strip, taking it straight on down. And then just for some fun, I thought, hey, let me bring in this skinny washi. Okay. And we're going to take this and we're going to put it right in the middle of that teal colored strip. Take it straight down and then just lay that down in place just like so. And then again with our washi cutter, we're going to come over here and then cut that off right there. And it just brings a little bit of fun and whimsy, a little bit more of that yellow color kind of popping through. I like that. Okay, next we're going to come over here and we're going to pull up our fixed expenses strip. With my budget tracker, I like to keep my fixed expenses over here and then my variable ones over here to the right. So again, we're just going to tuck this fixed expenses strip right up against that kind of like tealy colored one. And I need 9 spots. So we're going to pull up the total one, count down 9. And then lay our total right there. Oh, no, actually I need 10, sorry. Okay. So again, the nice thing about her stickers, peel it up and then reposition. I have 9 fixed expenses, but I always like to leave a line blank and everything just in case there's like some unbudgeted things or anything like that, you know. You can never be too careful, you know. Sometimes life happens, like I say, and I mean you can plan for almost anything, but life does sometimes, you know, likes to get its way. And now we're going to come over here, flipping our page over, and we're going to bring our variable expenses strip. We're going to line it up with the other ones. We're going to tuck it up right up against those. Okay, and so you'll see like a little space there. That is perfect. Now we're going to take the total strip for the variable expenses and we're going to count down 3 because I only have 3 fixed expenses. And then we are going to lay this total right underneath in between those lines. Okay, in this section here, I like to leave in my check-in weekly section and everything like that. I like to keep track of my balances from week to week to week, just so I can see and make sure that I'm having a remaining balance left over every week for the following week to, you know, cover payments and bills and things like that. So for lack of a better word, that's what we're going to go with. Okay. And then from this strip over here, I'm just pulling up this leftover small strip, and I think that should fit in right nicely. So we're going to see, yeah, it'll fit in nicely enough. So we're going to bring this in, and I'm going to put it right up against that fixed variables total. Okay. And then we are going to come in and bring in our beautiful foiled kind of colorful washi again. And we're going to tuck in right underneath that total and that shorter strip. Taking it right across. And sometimes this doesn't want to, I got a little crease in here, but it's okay. So I can peel it up. My wheels don't want to pick it up. All right, so we're gonna, there we go. And then we just, you know, flatten that out really nice and easy, just like that. Okay, and then with our washi cut over here, we're bringing it in, kind of line it up with the preceding strip over there, and then just cut it there. Okay, and now we are going to, you know, I think I'm going to continue with this, do this washi again. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to lay it right there at the very bottom line of the page, taking it straight across again. And then we're going to bring washi cutter and cut. And then it leaves up this little space down here to where we're going to bring in this total potential and actual savings strip. All right. So let's take that and then lay it down right up against that foiled washi that we lay down. And just take it right on down across. And look at that. Looks so nice, right? Oh, I love that. Okay. So now we're going to bring in our erasable gel pen. and we are going to mark off some of the different sections here, okay? But for the start off, I'm going to show you that I'm going to just write in starting balance up here. And it doesn't have to be the best font you've ever written in or anything like that, because my budget and debt trackers are really more for functionality than anything else, and that is what I like about my particular planning style for my planner system, because I put functionality over decoration. But that doesn't mean to say we don't enjoy decoration, right, friends? Exactly. All right, so we're going to bring our ruler over here and then just draw our line right here for our estimated section, and then we're going to do it for our actual, and then the variance for the plus and minus column. Okay, and then down here we're going to draw our line in for our fixed expenses description, and I'm going to draw a line here for the section for variable, and this for the check-in. And then we have our budget. And then we have our actual. I'm going to bring that straight on down. And then we have our plus and minus. Okay. And then now I'm just going to come in over here and then draw in our little dollar signs. Okay, now over here in the fixed expenses, actually I'm going to start up here with the income type. So for the income type and everything, I'm going to write in the dates that I get paid. So the first date is 8/11. Page. And the next one is 8/25. And then I just like to write miscellaneous here for any other ones. Okay, and then here, coming to the fixed expenses, we're going to write in my fixed expenses. I can spell. You ever had those days where you're just like writing and you're like, why am I, misspelling everything that I'm trying to write? I have had those days, and I've also had those days where I try to speak in my native language of English, and for whatever reason, I struggle. I'm like, you wouldn't realize that English is my first language on this struggle bus of a day I'm having. Anybody else out there like me that has those struggles sometimes? They crop up on you and you're like, why am I struggling so much? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then, there we go. Okay. And then just like in the other sections, we're just gonna put our dollar signs straight on down. Okay, and then in the variable section, you're gonna write in those variable expenses. And what are you guys using for your budgeting? Do you guys have a budget tracker or a debt tracker in your own planner system? Comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys use and how it's working, and or if you're having any issues or anything like that, share with the group. Maybe someone here can help you, give you a tip and trick to kind of overcome it, Now in this check-in section here, I flip my page and then I just simply write in check-ins. And what I like to have is every week end on a Sunday. Okay, so for example, this first week of August, it will be from 8/1 through 8/6. And the next one will be 8/7 through 8/13. And then the next 8/14 through 8/20. And then the next one, 8/21 through 8/27. And then the last one will be the remaining 8/28 through 8/31. And I just like to do this because, like I said, I like to keep track of how much money I have left over every week, just to make sure that I'm on track with making sure that everything in the following weeks, or the following week I should say, of bills or payments or anything like that is directly covered. And that's just how I like to use my budgeting section and how I like to budget personally. So you use whatever works for you best, okay? Is how I always say. Okay, now we're gonna come over here to Mojo Jojo Plans. And I'm thinking I kind of want to use maybe like yellows. Yeah, so let's see in the yellow realm here what kind of boxes we have to choose from. And oh, good. Okay, so I'm thinking more of this kind of like champagne color. There's a distinction between these two colors, and I'll see if you guys can see and everything. So you can see how one's a little bit darker than the other. So we're going to be using the lighter colored one. We're just going to peel up that box. Oh, I already peeled up that one. No wonder I couldn't peel up one. All right, so we're going to peel up this box, and we are simply going to lay it right here, because this will be the remaining balance for the month overall to cover the first week of September, if that makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to need another box here that we're going to pull in, and we're going to place this down in this next section. And this next section is where I like to keep track of all my monthly subscriptions. So if there's like something that I think that I could get rid of or anything like that, I just like to assess on a monthly basis like that. Especially because, prices of everything are increasing. It is so crazy how much everything is costing more these days, Okay. And then right here, I just write in the word remaining. Just kind of like I did at the start for starting balance, but we're just going to write in remaining. And a dollar sign. Dollar signs. Okay. And this, guys, is how our budget tracker page is set up. Now let's move into debt. Okay, so for our debt side and everything, right from the get-go, we're going to bring our BIC in, and we are just going to white out that August text right there. We're going to flip our page around, and we're going to pull this debt tracker strip right here. There we go. Ooh. All right, peel that right off. And then we're going to, like we did on the other side, our budget, we're going to line this up with the corner and edge of this page first. And then we're going to line it up with the top edge of the page, laying it down across, just like that. Look at that, looks good. Okay, and now next we are going to bring in our rainbow or foil washi strip again. So I'm going to peel that up. Turning my page a little bit more there. And then I'm going to take that right in between those lines there, straight on across. And then again with our washi cutter, we're going to wind up with the debt pepper strip and then cut right there. Okay? Good, good, good. All right. And now next, we are going to bring in our debt strip here. Oop. And we are going to tuck this in right up against that foiled washi tape. Just lay that right there. And then for this section, I need 10 blanks. So we're going to count down 10. Okay. I'm going to use my gel pen as my marker. And then I'm going to come over here to that kind of tealy, greeny aqua color strips. And just making sure. Yep, okay. And then we're going to lay this one right up against the edge in between those two lines, taking it straight across just like that. Love it. Okay. And then we're going to bring in our that washi rainbow one again. And I am going to count down just one line and then lay this washi right across. Okay, and then with our washi cutter again, lay this here and then cut. And then we are going to take our totals and we're gonna peel that up. And we are going to tuck that up right up against that foiled washi. Okay, and I know you guys are probably wondering, like, Melissa, why do you have your totals here instead of here? The reason why I do that is because when I do my debt tracking and everything, I like to list all my debts or what's owed, outstanding, up here above. Everything that I pay off is listed here, and then I write my totals. And the reason why I do that is because visually speaking, when my eyes focus here first on the debt, then I see the goals or the accomplishments I made, makes me feel proud of myself to keep myself going. Like, you're doing a great job, give yourself a gold sticker, just keep, getting this more and more down, and then you see like what's still the totals of what's needing to be paid off still. So I just like to do that is because it's kind of like a mental kind of trickery of my mind, a little bit psychological, where I trick myself into thinking, okay, you're doing a great job, keep going, So I just like to do it like that. And so now we are going to come over here to our Mojo Jojo plans. And again, we're going to flip over to the yellow. And we are going to pull in some boxes here for this section. So first of all, I'm going to come here for this more of a champagne lighter colored yellow. And I'm going to pull up this box and I'm going to lay it right here. And this is the section over here on the left underneath the totals is where I like to keep track of like any promotions, summaries, balance transfers, anything like that. I like to kind of keep that information over here. And now I'm going to, I think I'm going to flip over to, let's see, is there blue? Oh, there is blue. I think that might be a little too jarring though. So I'm thinking I'm going to use a light color of green foil. Yeah. So we're going to flip over here to this green foil and I'm just going to fill up one of them just for, kind of making things interesting. And then I'm going to flip back over to the yellow, I believe. Yeah. And I'm going to peel up the light yellow colored box. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the yellow colored one and I'm going to tuck it right up against that total strip that we laid down. And then with the lighter green, we're going to lay that right next to that yellow box and then lay it down right across. Okay? All right. And now we are going to come over into our foil washi. And we're going to kind of line it up. Now using our washi cutter as kind of like a guide here. I'm going to take it and line it up right up against there at the very bottom. And then just taking it straight across. And then just cut that excess off. All right. And then we're gonna come in to Mojo Jojo plans, and I think I'm gonna pop over to the green again, just to kind of change things up just a little bit. Find another light colored green box right here. And then we're gonna place it right here at the bottom, and this is gonna be for our totals, our minimum due every month totals. Okay. And now let's write in all of our dollar signs and our sections. So with our ruler, we're gonna bring right on over. Okay, and I like to kind of line it up where the beginning total box is right there. And I'm just gonna take this straight on down there. Okay. And again, lining up with this section here for the paid. And follow through with the other sections there. And then we're just going to quickly write in our dollar signs for those sections. Okay, and the next section, like I said, I'm just going to write promotion. Slash summaries. Okay, and then we're going to write in editor and minimum due. And then with the ruler, we're just going to walk in. Okay, and that, guys, is how I like to set up the debt tracker page. So let's go ahead and take a look at both of these side by side. So we have our budget and debt tracker pages for August. And yeah, I think it looks good. So let's go ahead and pop it in our Franco planner. Hey guys, so this is Editing and Mel popping in here. As I said, my microphone died and I didn't realize it, so my apologies. So here I'm basically just showing you or explaining that I like the different sections, you know, making my budget and debt trackers very functional, starting with my 3 paychecks, the debt sections, the fixed and variable expenses, with the check-ins right below, and then keeping everything cohesive and flowing. So if you like the video, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not. It is completely 100% free. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to, feel free to comment down below any kind of budget or debt tracking tips and tricks that you use in your own planner system. I know myself and others here in our planner community would greatly appreciate it. So once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed sharing with you and putting it together. And I just want to say, take care of yourselves, be kind, spread some love, and as always, I'll catch you guys in my next one.